Okay, as promised, we're taking King Archie for his walk. We haven't done this all week. Remember when we were in Temiscouta last year? We went for that nice long walk. What's different this year? I don't know what's different, but it's getting busier here now. We're getting lots of people moving in. So it's starting to get busy here. And we're leaving tomorrow morning. Perfect timing. We usually come Monday to Thursday, but this one I stayed to Friday since we drove so far. But we usually try to get here when the crowds are leaving and then leave before they get here. Just because we're old and we don't like being around people. Plus, you see what Ollie's like. He barks at anything. But since we drove 6 hours to get here, we decided to stay an extra day. I decided to stay an extra day. So we'll be heading out tomorrow to head home and be back home for the IARUHF Championship this weekend, which is going to be happening at 9 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. For 24 hours in that one. Some campsites here by the water. This is campsite number 44. Again, unserviced one, but it's kind of tucked away nicely. This would be a good spot too if it had power. No power though. I gotta have power. Here's a little play area for the kiddies. Got some swings, some interesting climbing routes, some small slides. And here we are down by the day use area here. So imagine if you wanted to come and set up here on the water, you can definitely do so. Nice little beach front here. Not sure if this is the main area. What does this sign say over here? Take a walk over here. This could be the day use area, playground area. So all pet must be on a leash, Archie, which you are. So this is the little waterfront area here. You got looks like they got a little bit of a boat launch. I don't think that's a boat launch. But yeah, you got the little beach down here. So you can come out and spend some time at one of our Canadian beaches. It looks like they got a change room area over there, bathroom, so a pit toilet, basically. Yeah, nice little beach here on the lake. Up here, set up on one of these picnic tables on a day like this where it's cloudy. Perfect. Got some picnic tables back here too, and some in the trees there. I wouldn't recommend you sitting up any end-fed wires or anything like that in the trees here, especially when there's other people around. But yeah, this is a beautiful lake. So lots of room here to play ham radio in this day use area. Let's go see what else there is here. I think there may be some more we can check out. So I don't know if I mentioned this in this video, but the Ellenwood Lake Provincial Park is about 13 kilometers from Yarmouth. So our Yarmouth has everything that you need. All the grocery stores, hardware stores, whatever you can think of. Canadian Tire, real antique superstore, Walmart. It's got everything that you need. So if you forget something, you can always just run it into town. Cell coverage is, it's adequate. We got 1 bar LTE with our Fido system. I don't know what other ones are like. But we got 1 bar LT on Fido. I don't know where Archie's pulling me here. There's nothing down. We can't go down there, Archie. There's a gate. See, it says closed. I don't know what that says. But I don't know if this is the staff area only or what, Archie. But we may not be able to go down that way. Let's try anyways, eh? You want to try? Yeah, it looks like this is another part of the park. I don't know why the gate's like that. Maybe to prevent people from driving around. But yeah, there's some picnic tables. Nice open spot over here too. So you could probably set up over here and do your POTA. We're sitting at about 400 QSOs. So we're not doing too bad. The band conditions have been pretty rough all week, so I'm pretty happy with that number. If I went home tomorrow with 400 QSOs, I'd be happy. And at the end of the day, who cares? Nobody's going to sit there and judge my activation, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Maybe I'll do a separate video on that. Here it looks like another day use area down here. They got it all blocked off for some reason though. Picnic area with a little roof over top. Looks like it's gonna fall over. Another part of the lake down here. Got some more picnic tables with rooftops. So I got some come down here and do some day use POTA down here too. POTA, I always say you can do a new POTA. Like POTA is a verb now, eh? But come down here and put this park on the air. Got some picnic tables down here. Like I say, got some covered picnic tables around the lake here. So not a bad little spot. I made it this far into the video. Thank you. We've taken a huge step backwards in our activations this year. We haven't done hardly any because the fact is I just lost interest in going out and every single day of the week. And again, in the grand scheme of things, nobody's called me and said, "Oh, Stuart, you're not going out. So why aren't you doing parks on the air?" First off, it's none of their business. Secondly, I have other interests outside of radio some days, and I like to go out and do other things. But when I get a chance and come to a nice provincial park like this, look at this lake, it's fantastic. I get to come to a place like this, I get to do some radio and spend time with the family, especially King Archie. He's been busy here. He was up early this morning. Not feeling too good. I have to say though, this park is not busy at all. For the middle of July-ish, it's the 10th of July today. It's not busy at all. I thought it would be packed here, but we got a full week. We booked it 2 weeks ago. Nova Scotia has a really good veterans discount, and I think we paid $140 for the whole week with electricity and water. So that's a pretty good price, folks. So if you're in the Maritimes, nothing better like a good staycation, and that's what we do. We do a lot of staycations now. Missy and I don't travel too much anymore, but yeah, come and check out this place. It's awesome. It looks like we're coming up to a big parking area here into this day use area. So again, more places. We got some covered picnic tables that you can come and set up if you want to just do a quick in and out here. And for those POTA rovers, this one here is a little bit out of the way. A lot of the parks in the southern part of Nova Scotia are very, I'll say they're out there. And this is 300 kilometers from Halifax, whichever way you go. So you're not going to do that 10 park rove in one day from Halifax. Well, you could, but you're getting home pretty late. So this park here hasn't been activated since the fall of 2023. So we're the first ones here in almost a year, well, over a year and a half. So it hasn't been activated much at all. Yeah, but nice location. If you want to come out here and spend a weekend here or a couple days during the week, great spot to come play some radio. Had some good contacts, even the band condition has been lousy. So I'm not complaining. Not complaining at all, folks. See in here, there's lots of places to play radio here. All kinds of picnic tables with some covers on top. Again, Nova Scotia does a great job with their parks. They do a really bang up job. All right, so here's the entrance gate coming into the park. You check here, register, and then go to your spot. They got an entrance gate over there, and they got the exit gate. I don't know why the exit gate's up. The exit gate is up, and the entrance gate is down. But it's right there. Yeah, the entrance to the park right there. So here's some of the sites here at the bottom of the hill. We're up on top of the hill in site number 42, but this is site number 3. Unserviced, but look at all the room. Nice, lots and lots of space. One thing I like about these Canadian provincial parks, they always have lots of space. Here's the other one by the river, or by the lake. Again, tons and tons of space, but not serviced, of course. But if you're just living in a tent, do you need power? If you have a trailer, could you get on with boondocking for a couple days? Probably. If you're here just to, go hiking or canoeing, you're not going to be here most of the time. So a little tent like that will work perfectly. These sites here, 21, I think it is, or 22, no, 27 and 28. These are my 2 favorite sites. Again, no power, but you're right on the nice view of the lake. Still fair size, not super big, but still you can park a small trailer or put a couple tents up here. So yeah, these are my 2 favorite sites of this campground. 27 and 28, if you want something that's unserviced. Just coming up here where the white van is, that's site number 37. That's where the serviced sites start. Water and power start right here. And you can see us just at the top of that hill there.